idea.
The Hambone Show?
It's not the Hambone Show, no.
What show is your show?
I do a new music show called It Hurts When I Pee.
Hurts When I Pee?
You
That's
can say
allowed.
that?
That's disgusting.
As long as you don't call it hurt.
Right.
We don't use that word at all, no.
Oh, dear. That is just, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, Joe. Hey, Joe, what's up?
Howard, people have got to stop calling you and telling you they're dumping out of your show. I was enjoying that bit. And
I know. It was
you're on
good.
a rant again, and it was funny this morning.
I know.
Yeah, but this is
But
serious.
This is
has
what
to be.
goes on every day now.
This has to be
Joe,
dealt
wait a
with.
second.
Yeah.
Don't you think I need to deal with this?
Yeah, but I mean, the Artie making the references and you using the that was hilarious. And now I understand you're upset, but this isn't funny. It was funny this morning, and that's why I listened to
Well,
it.
yeah, but Vegas couldn't hear it.
Who cares about Vegas?
I do. My favorite city.
I don't know, man. I think this is sort of interesting, too.
I mean,
Howard, last week you guys had some of the funniest shows I'd ever heard. I've been listening for 20 years, and I was laughing out loud. People weren't calling you, and you know, some of these great bits you guys put on, and all of a sudden now some jerk from Vegas starts stumping your show, and now people from Philly are getting it ruined, and people from New York are getting it ruined. It's just,
I don't know, but how do I let him get away with this? My whole Vegas is
it's funny that it's Las Vegas doing it. Think of the hypocrisy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Las Vegas can't hear
They
the
have
N-word.
no community standards.
I'm sitting at the dice table,
Right.
and you should see these white guys going, oh, look at these N-words.
Well, Vegas has ruined my life in a lot of ways.
I know what you mean, Joe. I was rolling along doing my show, but there's so much crap going on, man. How do you ignore it?
I guess you can. I mean,
It's the whole point that we're trying to have a good time, and suddenly we're stopped.
Bless you.
hey, Howard.
Yes.
Love you, bud.
Love you, man.
You can't have a freewheeling conversation anymore because Hambone is out there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I got Hambone I've got to deal with.
Yep.
And poor Hambone is dealing with some maniac named Marty Bash.
For a minute, I thought we were dealing with an Iraqi prisoner. You didn't want to name any names.
But can't, like, Marty Bash call Tom and go, listen, I'm having some concerns, and here's what I've been thinking. No, he's like a cowboy. He goes,
He makes his own rules.
yeah, what offends Marty Bash? I mean, who's Marty Bash? I don't know Marty Bash from Kishmir and Tuckerson Ash. Marty Bash. Hope he's having a good day.
He's sleeping.
Tomorrow I'm having a press conference on the air. Hambone.
I hope you let it go through.
Yeah. I'll try not to work the N-word into it.
This might sound ridiculous, but from now on, we're going to run all the scripts by Hambone.
Thank you, guys.
How old do you, Hambone?
Huh? I'm 22.
22.
Oh,
Got a 22-year-old guy
on the button.
on the button, working his magic on my show. Man, I want to just hang myself. Hambone. It's not your fault.
Thank you.
Hambone, what did I ever do to make you treat me so
It's just
disrespectful?
like, I mean, why is Marty Bash telling Hambone that if he hears the N-word on this show to play music? And why Metallica? Why did you choose that?
It wasn't necessarily just music. It was happening so often that our delay can't get every N-word.
So why Metallica?
So, well, it's a bed. It's a repeating Metallica bed, and so I went into that.
So why do you? It's a bed.
Right.
Yeah. So why do you? Never mind. I'm obsessed with this now. So in other words, so as soon as you ran out of delay, you heard the N-word so much. Where do you get this bed? Is it already loaded in?
We have it in the computer.
I see. And you said, I better find the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long would you? How long did the bed go? I
Where's
mean, would
the
we
bed?
have heard every Metallica song?
Well, the bed goes about a minute and 20 seconds, but
Well, how do we resolve this? I'm going to go back to the N-word tape. What are you going to do? You going to go back to music?
Do what we tell you, Hambone.
Well,
how about we
maybe
don't go back to the N-word tape?
I'm going back there.
Oh, wait, are you going to tell us how to do the show now?
No.
Why the name Hambone? Did Marty Bash name you that? Or Dave Wellington?
No, they didn't name you.
They decide you need a funny name for the radio?
You need a wild and goofy name.
I'm comfortable calling you Hambone. What's your first name?
Casey.
Casey. I'll call you Hambone. I'm not comfortable with that either.
Casey is uncomfortable,
Casey's
too.
uncomfortable.
Man.
All right.
Casey Hambone.
Hambone, while we've been speaking with you, and we've said the...
I have been talking with you guys, and
So what's been on the air?
I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble, I'm sure.
You don't know what to do. We're confusing you.
Yeah, after
Well, I will resign if they fire you. Because I don't know how you would know what to do in this situation.
Right.
All right, where are we at, Gary? Where is Marty Bash?
Okay, I've left messages on the cell phones of Marty Bash and Dave Wellington, but I don't have their home numbers.
No.
But I know Hambone has them.
Oh, all right. So
you have to tell them to give them to me, because a lot of times the guys don't want to give them to me.
Hambone, I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay.
And you're going to give Gary Marty Bash's phone number.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Man.
Right. All right, I have so much show to get to. And
You know,
Joe...
but this is just like having to deal with 25 general managers.
Well, this is my whole day. Yesterday I was so crazed. By 8 o'clock, I still wasn't off the phone. In meetings. You have no friggin' idea. I just go from phone call to phone call trying to straighten out every mess around here. It is insane. I got into radio to be a goofball. Oh, now suddenly I'm Solomon. It's crazy. Got to get out of this. Trying to get out of the rat race. I tell you, I go nuts. Everything's falling apart. That George W. Bush, man, he really is doing a number with that Colin Powell's son. Man, oh man, trying to deal with this with lawyers. It's a mess.
I just can't imagine that this is the most important thing at this time in our history.
It seems to be. I'm holding a press conference tomorrow to make an announcement, but I'll do it here. I was going to go out on the street and said, all right. I got to take a break. I'll get back to the N-word.
I wonder if any other city has that policy.
Every city has their own policies, and they're all developed by the individual general manager.
And nobody's telling us.
And the general managers don't call our legal. They just kind of decide it. What happened with Marty Bash?
See, the board officer gets so scared, so he called Marty.
Yeah.
And then Marty's going to call us. Like, he won't give us Marty's number.
What did I tell Hambone to do?
Give me the number.
And he disobeyed me?
Actually, what he did is he called Dave, who Dave was going to call Marty, and Marty was going to call us.
Good Lord.
So they're all going to commiserate now.
They're doing a chain of command.
They're all going to commiserate. They're going to come up with this cock and bull story.
But the N-word thing was in effect in Chicago up until 2 weeks ago when I finally spoke to the program director, and I said, you know, the list that you got of words, that's for like your countdown show in the afternoon. Our show is different.
Yeah, I mean, we're discussing a TV show that aired about the origins of the N-word. What? All right, I gotta go take a break now. I've wasted all the time. And Joe is right who called in. Absolutely. It's distracting and ruins a fun bit. The guy was having a good time listening. But unfortunately, all of Las Vegas didn't hear it, and that makes me mental. I'm doing something good. I saved this bit for today. I was going to do it yesterday later in the show, and I felt, okay, I'll save it. This is a good bit. And then blammo, I hear that it's not getting out on the air. It's absolutely useless to me.
And here's the big question. So Vegas is broadcast now. It's 3 in the morning. What happens on the rebroadcast? Is it in or out?
Right.
Right, if you don't take care of it, it may never get on the air.
Thank you. That's exactly my dilemma.